Brooklyn, take me in. Are you aware the shape?
The Avett Brothers recently took part in Amnesty International's album Chimes of Freedom, the songs of Bob Dylan, pairing with the late Johnny Cash for a version of One Too Many Mornings. The band is booked for Bonnaroo and is also in the middle of putting together their follow-up to 2009's I Am Lovin' You. We asked the band where they're at so far in the process.
We're finished recording it. We started last January, so it's been 1 year. It took us a year to record it. With traveling and with real life alongside, it took the appropriate amount of time, which a year felt really good. And we're mixing. We've been mixing for several months now. There may be one other vocal thing we need to do, but we're getting together. We're locking in the concept. For instance, in the past with I Am Lovin' You, we just threw lists at each other. So our camp made a list, Rick made a list, and we threw it together. Whatever was common, we kept. Put that to the side and said, well, why these, why not these, why these, why not these? And as we talked and worked through it, as all the people that had worked and had their hands on the album, it sort of decides itself. It really does. We kind of regroup and talk about it again, and it's basically like a married couple discussing and debating and trying to come to what's right for them or for their children or whatever they're deciding, which is very similar to that process. And it feels good. It feels really good. We've taken our time on this record for a purpose, for a reason. We're excited to let it out and let it fly.
The band will start a spring and summer tour starting May 9th at Terminal 5 in New York City. Dates are currently booked through June 28th in Salt Lake City, with the highlight being Bonnaroo, which takes place June 7th through the 10th.
3 words that became hard to say. I and love and you.